kids. It's Wednesday. Whatever time it is where you are. I hope you can hear me. I didn't do the little audio check that I usually do in advance. But that should be good. I see Reed. I see Illinois. Nice. So we were going to have Dana Gavanski joining today as the guest, but she was unable to in the end. So we're gonna get her back sometime soon. So there's a lot of space for requests. I have a few things lined up, but put them in the chat if you want, or if you're on Twitch. There's a little request thing where you can type things in there. In fact, has somebody even requested one already? Or is that my imagination? No, that was me. I tapped that in there to check. I'm going to start with one of my own called All We Know. Got some Kate Bush and Neil Finn and what was the other one? Maybe some Sufjan Stevens. We'll see. But get your requests in. This is All We Know. That's all we know. It's everything we know, all of the things we know. So many people watching from all over the place. Is that Baltimore? Is this the very first Baltimore viewing? No, Evanston. My apologies. I didn't even know that Illinois was that close to Baltimore, but we learn something new every day. I do anyway. I'm going to play Grace from the last record. If you're enjoying what you're listening to, please do feel free to share. So calmly in the face of the wreckage that you wrought. The storm upturned, the copper beach, the couch is still. We tell ourselves that nothing ever changed so much. I see it all, the grace that you stole. Send me out in the cold, oh, too cold, as much as you'd ever hold. Is it enough? It's probably a rhetorical question. As infinite as sin, don't ever cast a stone before you. All of us are fickle and unmoored. At least you're not all the things you're not. Could there be anything that you would rather hear? I see it all, the grace that you stole. Send me out in the cold, oh, too cold, as much as you'd ever hold. You send me out, you send me out in the cold. It's not enough. That was Grace. Very important question that was asked. Is that a chess clock? It is. I'm going to even go and get it. I can't reach. I went to play chess with my friend Jeffrey Maleki the other day, and he's like, I've got a present for you. And he gave me this chess clock. How good is that? Can you hear it? It's quite quiet. Anyway. Thank you, Jeffrey. So much banging around. Jakub, I see Jakub is watching. Jakub, I might be in Prague in December. All being well. I really hope so. That would be magic. Isn't it just a lovely clock? It is a lovely clock. Maybe I'll get into some of those requests. I had one from my brother last week for a Kate Bush one that I've done a few times. And it's a good one, so get right in there. Got to retune though, isn't it? Altana, okay, it's going on the list. I've got to keep an eye on like the little the little widget that I built, that I copied. I don't know. Altona it is. Yeah, this track is called Army Dreamers. Simon and Garfunkel. Okay, there's some good stuff coming in here. I'm gonna write them on my hand so I don't forget. Oh, that's not working. Got to go in there with the Sharpie. That's gonna be around for a while. Okay. This is Kate Bush with this is me with Kate Bush with Army Dreamers from my brother. In business. Little army boy is going home from BFPO. Wave a bunch of purple flowers to decorate our mommy's hero. Morning in the aerodrome, the weather's warm, the heat is colder. 4 men in uniform to carry home our little soldier. What could he be? Could have been a rock star, but he never had the money for a guitar. He could have been a politician, but he never had the proper education. He could have been a father, but he never even made it to his 20s. What a waste. Army dreamers, oh, tears or a tin box. So Jesus Christ, he wasn't to know. Like a chicken with a fox, he never win his war with ego. Give the kid the pick of pips and give him all his stripes and ribbons. Now he's sitting in his hall, he might as well have buttons and bows. What could it be? Could have been a rock star, but he never had the money for a guitar. He could have been a politician, but he never had a proper education. He could have been a father, but he never even made it to his 20s. What a waste. Army dreamers, oh, what a waste of army dreamers. Oh, what a waste of all that army dreamers. Army dreamers, army dreamers, oh. Tommy Dreamers. For my brother and for Karin, I guess. It's very hot where I am. And to Leslie, it's sweltering, and I've had to turn the air conditioning off for this this little segment. What genre would Kate Bush be considered? That is a very good question. If anybody has any answers, put them in there. There was a little comment from my mum at the start here, if I can see that. Glad? What did you call singing? Glad something or other? I don't know. Get it in there again. Yeah, if anybody has a name for a Kate Bush genre, I think it's just Kate Bushness. Kate Bush genre. I'm gonna play another request. This was a really good one from Wen Yu in Taipei, because I played it last year, like exactly around this time. Because there's a Finn Brothers song called "Last Day of June," which is a real favorite of mine from a long time back. This really kind of scrappy lo-fi album that the guys from Crowded House made back in the day. And for years, I always play it around about the last day of June, but I've never played it on the last day of June. And now it's the last day of June, so I can actually do it at the right time. So this is Last Day of June by Finn Brothers. Firelights play on me, acquiring nights beyond me, the rising voice of discontent, all is colorless order, you can bang the drum, look what we've become. I hope there might be one of us who calls the June, last day of June, the so-called third dimension hardly deserves a mention. The first and second stages have been confused for ages. Knowledge has been lost, and how much does it cost? I hope there might be one of us who calls the June, the last day of June, who speaks the truth, the last day of June. The city draws its breath in, I could almost hear it thinking, there are people within my walls with the status disorder, driving their machines and swarming like a million bees. I hope there might be one of us who calls the June, last day of June, who speaks the truth, last day of June, who breaks the news. That's Finn with Last Day of June. That's for Wan Yu in Taipei, and for Karen in Buffalo as well, because I know she likes a little bit of Finn Brothers, Crowded House kind of action. Oh, actually, on that, this is useful because I can show you where I keep my crickets. This is where my crickets live. They live in that box. With my claps as well. Just in case you were wondering. This is probably a retuning cricket moment. Anna, the snake plant has not died yet. I appear to be doing my best to polish it off, but I haven't succeeded yet. This snake plant right here. Just, I felt I needed a little bit of visual interest in this particular section of the shot. He's called Orm, because it's a snake plant, and Orm is an old English word for snake or worm. Well, I think worm references snake or something like that, and it can mean dragon as well, like all of these different things. And on that note, there's a new gig that's been added to the UK tour in November in Ormskirk. Snake's Church, Worm's Church, something like that. I mean, it's just a name as well, I think. The Ugly Mug is not around today because it's too hot for tea, in spite of what some viewers might think. I'm going to play Altona, which is one from the second record. Corinna requested it. She's not too far away from Hamburg in Mainz, in global terms, but this is about not letting people get too close to you. That's Altona for Corina. So there is a donate link if you want to support what's going on here on Twitch. There's a little button you can click. On YouTube and Facebook, there is a link in the video description, and it has options to contribute by PayPal or credit card or Interac. Thanks to everyone who has given so generously over the year and a bit that this has been going on. Thank you, Joshua. The polyist gnome says that there are tiny words on my forehead door. Does anybody else see that? I can't see that on my end, but you know, who knows? Joseph has special eyes. So, was that on this shot or that shot? Let me know anyway. It's so hot. What are the tiny words? This is so mysterious. I'm going in close. Aha! Oh yes, it might be the request thing. I think maybe, so yes, somebody put a request in. This is good because we get to do a little bit of a reveal for it. This was not intentional. This is the first time that it's happened, but I wasn't sure if it was going to work. And I guess maybe it has, but it's just really, really tiny. Is it there or is it gone? Oh, this is so mysterious. Maybe it's not. Yes, it is the request thing. Oh, but it's just not working. The request thing is not working, but there is a request in there. The request thing says no requests. I think maybe it's gone now. Let me know if it hasn't. But constant questioning requested time after time, so he's going to get it, because I like to deliver when I can. Are those letters still there? This is so mysterious. Let me know, anyway. No, that's just dirt on my screen. This is so bizarre. I'm going in close. I think I got it. This is Cyndi Lauper, and it's for constant questioning, and for my sister because she always requests this one. But if you're on Twitch, you can go in the little there's a little request thing where you can just type in songs and see if they're on the list. Okay. Anyway, enough of that nonsense, isn't it?
Lying in my bed, I hear the clock tick. Think of you, caught up in circles. Confusion is nothing new. Flashback of warm nights, almost left behind. A suitcase of memories. Time after sometimes you picture me. I'm walking too far and you're calling to me. I can't hear what you said. Then you say go slow. I fall behind. A second hand unwinds. If you're lost, you can look and you will find me. Time after time, if you fall, I will catch you. I'll be waiting. Time After my picture fades and darkness has turned to grey, watching through windows, you're wondering if I'm okay. Then you say, go slow, I fall behind. The drum beats out of time. If you're lost, you can look, you will find me. Time after time. If you fall, I will catch you, I'll be waiting. Time after time. If you're lost, you can look, you will find me. Time after time. If you fall, I will catch you, I will be waiting. Time after time. Time after time. Time after time. Time after time.
Cindy. This is called Folds.
Climb up this fleshy frame. Hands and feet are fixed, stretching up above me. This man-made shoulder wide ladder's broken sides. Wind rose, I lost my stem, cushioning my back, the signs that came to greet me. Fallen, ranked and filed, away with all the wherewithal. Touch the sun, remember what it's for. The heat pulling sweat from your pores. See it in their eyes and shoulders, cushioning your lives in folders. Even if you pushed it forwards, we've got it wrong. It still is a shineless night, weightless in the folds of wings and silent feathers. Still we'll push over, as breathless as the day we came. And when you touch the sun, remember what it swore. The heat pulling sweat from your pushed it forwards, we've got
That was false. Anybody want some exciting news? Anybody? I'm going to tell you anyway. I'm going to play a show this Saturday. It's not my music, but I'm going to be playing clarinet with Mike Feuerstack, who's regularly played on these here streams. By regular, I mean twice. And he's been a guest twice, and he's played quite a few times in these little collaborative videos, playing pedal steel and singing a little bit. But we're playing in Montreal at a spot called Ursa, which is on Park Avenue by Fairmount on Saturday night. It might have sold out already because there's only 20 tickets, but there is a link in the video description to where that's happening, and it's all being filmed like multi-camera and broadcast live this Saturday. Probably not so useful for European folks because it's going to be like 6-7 p.m. Montreal time, so a bit late for you. But if you're in Montreal and you want to come to a show, I'm going to play clarinet with Mike on Saturday night at Ursa, so go and click on that. And I'm also going to be playing there myself, my own set, my first show in a year and a half on the 24th. The ticket stuff isn't out yet, so if you're in Montreal and you want to come, go to the Ursa Facebook page, which is, again, like that event is from their Facebook page, and you can send them a message and try and reserve a ticket now, even before the tickets are out, because again, there's only 20 spots, so get them while you can. Happy after birthday, Abby. Polynome wants to know if I ever play Season's Rest. Pretty rarely, but seeing as you've requested it, I'll put it in for next week, because it's one that I don't do that often. I don't do that well. Hopefully I do it okay. I don't do it that often, and I have to relearn it every time. So I'll put that on the list for next week. I'm going to do one for Abby, an extra birthday present from a birthday present last week. This is a Simon and Garfunkel one. There's still time for more requests. I've got another like 20 minutes or so I'm going to keep going for, and then, so get them in while you can. This is Old Friends.
Old friends, old friends, sat on their park bench like bookends, a newspaper blowing through the grass falls on the round toes of the high shoes of the old friends. Old friends, winter companions, the old men, lost in their overcoats, waiting for the sunset. The sounds of the city drifting through trees settle like dust on the shoulders of the old friends. Can you imagine us years from today, sharing the park bench quietly? How terribly strange to be 70. Old friends, memory brushes the same years, silently sharing the same fears. Time it was, and what a time it was. It was a time of innocence, a time of confidences. Ooh, long long ago it must be. I have a photograph. Preserve your memories. They're all that's left you.
Old friends. Thank you. It is the perfect choice. It's such a good song. So very, very important information. There is a football tournament happening at the moment. I quite like football a lot, quite a lot. And there is going to be a semi-final happening at the exact same time as when the stream should be next week. So next week, this is very important. Next week, the stream is going to be happening 2 hours earlier. Wherever you are, it's going to happen 2 hours earlier than it usually does. So for Montreal folks, it's going to be 1 p.m. For people in the UK, it's going to be at 6 p.m. For people in Germany, Central Europe, it's going to be 7 p.m. So, you know, put it in your calendars. And I have a very special guest, a good friend by the name of Andrew Sisk, who's right here in Montreal, an amazing singer-songwriter who, when I was first getting started in Halifax many years back, he was really present in the community. He had a project named Share, S-H-A-R-E, not C-H-E-R. He is not the man behind Share. He is the man behind Share. And yeah, he was very supportive and got me on to some of his shows early on, and it was so lovely. And it's so great that since then I've been able to contribute and play some saxophone, some clarinet on his records. And yeah, he put out a record recently, and so he's going to come and play some shows at 1 p.m. next week. 1 a.m. for you, Wanyu. That's good, right? That's way better than 3 a.m. Why are you awake? Go back to sleep. Come on. Gonna play one called Go On. Get your requests in. There's still a little bit of time. Ooh. You can put multiple requests in if you like, Joseph. This song's about not giving up. It's called Go On.
You've heard enough of this now to make up your own mind and piece together. You chewed the horns of this off and left them as an offering in the culvert. Blithely pick out your words. I won't change them no matter what the fashion. Clothed in your nouns and your verbs, the best attempts to lead you to distraction. So come on, don't hide it. Go on, and don't hide it. Come on, you don't tell me you would to know by now. Lost in your jewels, your sense is chewed out. Don't tell me you would to know enough of this now.
Thank you, Bootsy Bug. That was Go On. Well done to Polynome for making me laugh during whilst playing that. Speaking of Peter Gabriel and rock classic people, classic rock people, rock classic. I was hearing about a U2 the other day. Do you remember when they did that thing where, as like a promotional gimmick, they put one of their songs or their albums like onto everybody's iPhones, and they were on Oprah, and they were like, "Look at your iPhone, our new album's there," and everyone went, "Wow!" And then everyone was really pissed off about it because they didn't want U2 on their phone. But I was hearing about how like somebody tried to sue them about it, but they couldn't find any lawyers because the only lawyers that they could find were pro bono. Thank you. I'll be here all day. All week. That's what you're supposed to say, not I'll be here all day. Bono. Oh no. I see a little semi request in there. Or especially couched request from When You for Half Awake. This is a song about knowing when to let go. Also, I made up that YouTube joke. I do want to specify. Am I available for funerals? Very good. Okay, this is Half Awake. It's a song about knowing when to let things go, and it's from the last album, Parallel Line. It's so warm.
Because it meant something. Let it go. For a while. But you watched it fighting to see if it survived. Make a pact, let it lie. More than half awake, cold only to say. Apart from feeling, set adrift on meaning. Let it go. For a while. But you won't see. Hard of hearing. Make a pact.
That's half awake. SI equals B9 CD1 E4 6 B17. Sometimes I'm so computer illiterate that I will write down URLs and then type them into things. I love the spam on screen. It's quite all right, constant questioning. So there was a request. Anna says I should do the blue suit one. Is that a joke or a song? Because I don't remember. If it's a joke, then Anna should type. She should type the joke in there. And for not regular watchers, I do this every week. It's usually at this time, 3 to 4 Eastern Standard Time, right here in Montreal, Quebec. Next week it's going to be at 1, but every other week it's going to be at 3. But on that subject, at the end of July, I'm going to take a break. I'm going to come back because I love doing this. But yeah, it's just it's time for a little summertime break. So I'm going to do the rest of the month. Undecided if I'll do the very, very last week of July, but definitely up to the penultimate week. Penultimate, one of my favorite words. Much better than next to last. Which is funny because it's next to last is one syllable less than penultimate. Do you want to tell a blue suit joke, Joseph? And I saw a request for an Adrian Lenker song, so I'm going to do that one. From Polynome himself. I did it a few weeks back, but then I put new strings on my guitar, and it sounds so much better. Shiny. Second jab! Jacqueline's getting a second jab. That is awesome news. Scotia's moving ahead. You're very welcome, Jacqueline. Thank you for tuning in every week. It means a lot. This is Adrian Lenker's song, Anything.
Staring down the barrel of the hot sun, shining with the sheen of a shotgun. Carol has a little if we need some. Joe has a ride if we wanna come. Hanging in jeans with a clothespin, skin still wet, still on my skin. Mango in your mouth, juice dripping, shoulder of your shirt sleeve slipping. Christmas Eve with your mother and sis. Don't wanna fight, but your mother insists. Dog's white teeth drive right through my fist. Grab me to the ER and they put me on risk. Grocery store list, now you get pissed. Unchecked calls and messages. I don't wanna be the owner of your fantasy. I just wanna be a part of your family. And I don't wanna talk about anything. I don't wanna talk about anything. I wanna kiss your eyes again. Wanna witness your eyes looking. I don't wanna talk about anything. I don't wanna talk about anything. I wanna sleep in your car while you're driving, lie in your lap while I'm crying. Circle of pine and red oak, circle of moss and fire smoke. Fan on the ceiling like a wheel spoke. Push the clutch and I pull the choke. I wanna listen to the sound of your blinking. Listen to your hands soothe. Listen to your heart beating. Listen to the way you move. And I don't wanna talk about anything. I don't wanna talk about anything. I wanna kiss your eyes again. Wanna witness your eyes looking. I don't wanna talk about anyone. I don't wanna talk about anyone. I wanna sleep in your car while you're driving, lie in your lap while I'm crying. Stars in heaven, weren't we the salt in the sea, dragon in the new woman? Didn't you believe in me? Yeah, you held me the whole way through, but I couldn't say the words like you. I was scared in the go, but I wanted to. I was scared in the go, but I wanted to. And I don't wanna talk about anything. I don't wanna talk about anything. I wanna kiss your eyes again. Wanna witness your eyes looking. I don't wanna talk about anyone. I don't wanna talk about anyone. I wanna sleep in your car while you're driving, lie in your lap while I'm crying.
That's Adrian Lenker's song, Anything. It really is the most beautiful song and the most challenging guitar song I've learned in a while. It's a lot of fun. It's in the key. It's in the tuning of Dad for Shad. D-A-D, F sharp, A-D. All right, I'm gonna do 2 more. Were there requests that I missed? Oh, I retuned my guitar to do Don't Mind and then retuned it. I'm gonna do those 2. I'm gonna do REM because I like it, and this is also in this tuning, and it sounds nice with the fresh strings. Sweetness Follows, one of my favorite ever songs. And if there's things that you want to hear, and you remember them between shows, just send me a message. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't already, because then you'll know when the things are happening. And do say hello. I know that quite a few people watch every week and don't type things, and then I hear about it afterwards. But I want to know. I want to chat with you, innit? Oh, Bootsy Bug wants the Erasure song. As this is your first time, I believe, you can have it. I'm gonna do 3. I'm gonna do Sweetness Follows. I'm gonna do Don't Mind, and I'm gonna finish with Respect if I can remember it. This is a banger, innit? Just lots of songs about love and death.
Ready to bury your father and your mother. What would you think when you lost another? I used to wonder why did you bother? Distance from one, blind to the other. Listen, you're my sister and my brother. What would you care if you lost another? I always wonder why did we bother? Distance from one, blind to the other. Oh, sweetness follows. It's these little things
That was Sweetness Follows for everyone and for no one in particular. Abby just wrote a really beautiful message in the chat, and I feel the same way. I really appreciate everybody who tunes in every week and makes this a really beautiful little space. Yeah, you're all a part of that, definitely. I mean, if it was just me playing songs and you weren't watching and contributing, then I probably would have stopped a long time ago. But it's just such a lovely vibe in here. So yeah, thank you so much. So I'm going to do 2 more. I'm going to do one called Don't Mind from the last record, partially about trying to grow old, not disgracefully, and getting out and seeing the sunshine while it's still there, which I don't do enough. Don't mind. Thank you for the kind words, Bootsy Bug. I have to laugh every time I say that. I can't take myself seriously. Bootsy Bug. Bootsy Bug. So I'm going to do one more. Just another reminder about the donations. There's a link in the video description on YouTube and Facebook. There's a button on Twitch. Please support if you can. It makes a big difference. Yeah, it's important to value art, I find. Don't know about you, but I feel that way. You can hear the album. There should be links on the Twitch in the About section to Spotify and Bandcamp and all that. But if you just look up Paper Beat Scissors, it's on the internet. It's the main thing that comes up. But yeah, you've all been the best. Thank you so much for listening again. I'm going to play that Erasure song for Bootsy Bug. And then, yeah, I'll be back, as I mentioned, 2 hours early next week. 1 p.m. EST, 8 p.m. UK time. No, that's 1 p.m. EST, 6 p.m. UK, 7 p.m. Central Europe. Don't miss it, innit?
Try to discover a little something to make me sweeter. Oh baby, refrain from breaking your heart. I'm so in love with you, I'll be forever blue. And that should give me no reason. You know you're making me work so hard. That should give me no, that should give me no, that should give me no, that should give me no soul. I hear you calling. Oh baby, please give me respect too. If I should falter, would you open your arms out to me? We could make love no more and live in peace with our hearts. I'm so in love with you, I'll be forever blue. That's given no reason to make no second lover. Don't you tell me no, don't you tell me no, don't you tell me no, don't you tell me no soul. I hear you call. Oh baby, please give me respect too. I'm so in love with you, I'll be forever blue. Don't you give me no reason, you know you're making me work so hard. That should give me no, that should give me no, that should give me no, that should give me no. Don't you tell me no, don't you tell me no, don't you tell me no, don't you tell me no soul. I hear you call. Oh baby, please give me respect too.
That was Respect by Erasure. Total takeover, Twitch takeover of the channel. Welcome all you people. That was the last one. So thanks so much for tuning in, everybody. Like I said, I'll be 2 hours earlier next week, 1 p.m. EST. But most weeks 3 p.m. Every other week, not every other week. Every other week that isn't next week. I'm just confusing matters. Come back in it. Request things. I want to play songs for you. It's been a treat, and I'll finish and I'll put up those UK tour dates, which are getting close to selling out. So if you want to come, make sure you get on there for November. Yeah, and I'll see you next time. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.